Hi and welcome to today's class. Today we'll work our body a little bit more and work on our mobility and just creating a little bit more space in our shoulders area. As we always said, have things in front. There is a tendency of your shoulders being grounded and closed, so we need to do other stuff to make it open. So let's start sitting. Could be cross-legged or on your knees, up to you. Close your eyes and just notice how your breath is. Inhale slowly and then exhale slowly. Just notice the depth, the length. Okay, now take a big breath through your nose to your belly. Feel the belly going up, chest rising, and then slow exhale through your mouth. Feeling like everything is melting away. Inhale through the nose deeply, going to your belly, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Releasing all the tension with an exhale. Inhale again, deeply to your belly, feel the belly rising, the chest expanding, and slowly dump it out. Another big breath in. Feel how the belly is rising, chest is expanding. And then slowly exhale. Another big inhale through the nose. And now same breath out, just close your mouth and do it through the nose, but in the same manner. It will be nice and slow. Inhale through the nose again. And exhale slowly through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Another big inhale. And a slow exhale. And now I want you to keep maintaining that breath. Slowly and deeply. And now think of an intention, set an intention for your practice. It can be any kind of intention for you, for others, for a project you're working, for the future, or whatever it is. We just want to dedicate this practice to something. Okay, open the eyes. And now let's start lowering our shoulders up and down. I'm gonna feel like gauging it, so really feel how you feel this now, how your shoulders are feeling. And then hopefully with time we can get it nice and loose, or at least looser than what it is just now. A couple of rows up and back. Okay, let's place our left hand on the floor and then right hand goes up. Inhale, sweep it up, really extend, elongate, feel the extension and stretch in here. And then exhale, place it down. And then now inhale, left hand goes up. And then exhale, bring it down. And just feel like that. Today for the practice I'm going to be using the blocks and the strap. So if you have one handy, that will be great. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or even a towel. And for your blocks, you could use some books. Okay, let's stay now to the one side. And now really take your hand away from you. And feel the stretch on the right side of your ribcage. Inhale to the right ribcage. And exhale slowly. Another big inhale. And a slow exhale. And sweep it back down. Bring the left hand over your head. And same thing. Inhale to your left long. And then slowly exhale. Inhale again. And then exhale and place it down. Okay, so with your arms now we're gonna go up and down, up and down in a cactus position. So just a few times here, just so we can start making it nice and warm. Okay, leave it down, and now we're just gonna take our hands down, palms of the hands go down towards the floor and up. So now we're working into the socket of the joint. Feel like that. This is quite tiring, even though it looks easy. For me, it's quite tiring. Okay, bring it up. Extend the hands, and then the palm of the hands are up the way, and then down. So it's gonna be again moving inside of the socket, up and down a few times. Inhale deeply, feel the hands, and exhale slowly. Okay, two more. Last one, and then bring your hands down. You can start shaking your hands. I already got warm from it. So start rolling your shoulders, feel the difference. Okay, now take your left hand over and just really stretch it nicely. So you want to place your hand either on your forearm or higher than your elbow, just not on your elbow. And really breathe into it. Feel it on the outside of the hand, of the arm. Okay, and now the other side. Bring it over. And breathe here. Breathe to the outside of the arm. You can probably even feel it on the back of your scapula. Really breathe into it. Okay, place it back. Roll your shoulders again. Feel the difference, because I can already feel the difference. Let's go on all fours. And now with that, place your hands on the mat. Your fingers are quite wide. Your thumbs you're trying to straighten them as much as possible. And now let's do a couple of cat and cows here. So, inhale, bring your tail up, and then your belly goes down. Your chest goes in between the hands. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, look forward. Your neck is nice and long, and then on exhale, start from the tail again. So tuck your tail under, and then push it up towards the sky as much as possible. Push it, and inhale, bring it back again. So starting from the tail, and just keep doing that for a couple of breaths. In your own time, really feel each of the vertebrae of your spine. It can be also quicker if you want to, whatever you feel like. Okay, let's look to the left. So back on in the middle, and then look to the left. Breathe to the right side of your rib cage. Inhale, exhale, another inhale. Come back to center, and then turn to the side, to the right side. Look over your right leg. One big inhale and a slow exhale. And now let's return back to center. Having your hands under your shoulders. We're gonna now want to be moving scapula. So exhale and push in between your scapulas towards the sky as much as possible, and then exhale, bring it down. So a couple of dips like that. Okay, now place your hands over the outside edges of your mat, and now try to bring your right shoulder toward the left elbow, which isn't going to happen, but you can get a nice little stretch in your scapulas. Inhale deeply here, exhale slowly, another big inhale. And exhale, and go to the other side now. So now with my right shoulder, I want to go to with my left shoulder going to the right elbow, and really breathing into my upper back. And now just move to the sides a couple of times. Okay, let's place your hands underneath again. And then we're going underneath the shoulders. And then we're going to go to the nice downward dog position. So hands in, tuck your toes under. Then you really want to sit back on your legs. And then your head goes in between the arms. And once you're ready, you bring your sit bones up towards the sky. Inhale slowly and exhale deeply. So you want to have your shoulders away from the ears, and your shoulders are going down and wrapping around your shoulder socket. Now let's walk the dog a couple of times here. And if you want to stay longer in one place, just stay there. Your low belly is nicely engaged, pulling towards the spine. Bring your right leg up, and now bend it at the knee, and try to open the hip as much as possible without moving your chest. You can start moving that hip now. So with your knee, just start moving it. Make little circles with the knee one way, and then the other way. And place it down. Bring the left leg up, bend at the knee, and again try to open the hip as much as possible without moving your shoulders too much and your torso too much. And now start doing nice little circles. And do the other side. Okay, place the leg down And now let's shift forward, look up, shift forward, place the knees on the floor, and then slowly lower yourself down to the floor and push yourself up on an inhale to cobra pose. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. So your elbows are going inside, and your shoulders are trying to open, the chest is being open, the neck is nice and long. Inhale, and then slow exhale. And exhale, place your head on the floor. You can place your arms under your head. Let's breathe here for a couple of minutes, couple of breaths, sorry. Okay, so look up, not up, bring your head up, and then take your hands towards your torso, and now inhale, bring it all up as much as you can. Breathe here. Legs together, hands going up, shoulders down. Breathe here. One more big inhale and a slow exhale, and bring it down. Inhale here a couple of times. Now bend your knee, your left knee, and then grab a hold of your left ankle with your left hand, and then your right hand goes in front. And now inhale, kick up into that hand, and you really want to feel nice stretch at the shoulder and even at your quad. Keep inhaling slowly and place it down. So now another side, bend the right knee, grab a hold of your ankle with the right hand, and then now the left hand goes in front, and now inhale, kick up. And really feel into that shoulder, the leg. Okay, place it down. Place your head on the hands for now. A couple of breaths in here. Let's do it again. Bring your head up a little bit. Take your hands over, and you can clasp your hands back now. And now inhale, bring it all up, pulling the hands towards the legs. The legs are nice and squeezed together. Neck is long, shoulders are going up and down. And breathe here. Okay, one last big inhale and a slow exhale, and bring it down again. Place the head on your hands. And we can now gonna do now full bow pose. So we done about a half before, which was one hand and one leg. So you can try the full bow pose, or you can do it again, one side at a time. We will be doing it twice. So grab a hold of the legs, or one leg if you're doing it. Your head looks down towards the mat. And now inhale, bring it all up. Kick your legs into your hands. Breathe. Okay, place it down. Breathe here slowly. And let's do it again. So bend the knees, grab a hold of the ankles, or do the other side if you wish. And now bring your shoulders up and out. And now inhale. And on exhale. On an inhale now, bring it all up. Kicking your hands, your legs into the hands. Breathing slowly and deeply. Last big inhale. And a slow exhale. And bring it down. Lie down in here. Return to your normal breathing. Okay, last big inhale. And a slow exhale. And let's take the strap. So I've got a strap here. You can use a belt or something else. Or a towel. Now bring this strap. Cut it in a half. So you can grab a hold of the buckle so you're not going to kill anybody or yourself. And then I want it to be quite long. So now inhale up and back. And to make it nice and long and warm, so adding an extra layer of warmth here. Okay, let's take it up, and now going down and up like you would be pulling something on the back. So you want to bring your elbows as low as possible. A few more here. Can you feel nice and warm already? Bring it up and now move it to the side. Feel the back of the side of your hand. And you can bring it out also. Just feel it, that it's nicely stretching your hand. Bring it to the other side, and now we're focusing on the left shoulder. Okay, bring it back. And now roll your shoulders up and down and feel the difference already from the beginning. So let's sit now with our legs a little bit. So the legs can either start this way, you're gonna have one leg long, and then the other one, say it's the right one, which goes over the top. So that's the easier version. You should be feeling it nicely in your right hip, but you can do it in a different way. Also, there's a next option. So bending two knees, and then the left leg goes to the bottom. So my left feet goes to the right, and then the right feet goes to the left. And I'm sitting in a shoelace position, or you can do a half shoelace, what we had before. So before we go to this with the strap, let's open the hands to the side, and now bring the left hand over your right hand, and see if you can interlace them in this manner. If not, then you can just go and grab a hold of your shoulders, and that will be quite nice too. So you want to focus on the back of your upper back, on the top of your upper back. So bring your elbows higher a little bit, look towards your hands, and now breathe. And with your sit bones, you want to have both sit bones on the floor. Couple of inhales here. Feel it nicely on the back of your upper back, on the top of your upper back, on your neck, and on your shoulders. A few more breaths here. Deep inhale and a slow exhale. And one more big inhale and an exhale. And then bring them out. So now take the strap, and I'm going to grab a hold of the strap with my right hand, bring it over the head, and now grab a hold of the strap on the back and wiggle your hand up. Just walk it up as far as possible, but I don't want you to be of any kind of strange position. I want you to have nice and long spine. So if your hand is lower, that's fine. We're just working towards how it's good to be. So pull it down with your left hand and feel it on the inside of your right arm. Inhale here slowly and deeply. Okay, one more big inhale. And a slow exhale. And slowly release the left hand and bring it over. Okay, now so we're gonna put the strap on the side, wiggle your right leg out, and then the left leg. And now we're gonna do the other side. So you can start with a long leg, right leg is long, and then the left goes over and goes to the side. Or if you want a little bit more, then both knees bend, right knee goes underneath the left leg, and then left knee goes over your right leg. And again, both sit bones we want to have both sit bones on the floor as much as possible. Bring your hands up, and now right hand goes under and the left hand goes over, and we're doing same thing. So inhale, bring it up, or just grab a hold of your shoulders here. Feel it nicely in your scapula. Breathe here slowly. One big inhale and a slow exhale. One more inhale here and a nice exhale. And bring the hands down, and now grab a hold of the strap. Now I'm going to grab it with my left hand first, and then bring it over to the back, and just walk your hand up. And with your right shoulder, you want to open it up to the side, to the back. And pulling the left hand in. Inhale slowly with your long spine. Couple of more breaths here. Okay, one last big inhale and a slow exhale, and just slowly release below. and then take it over your hand, over your head. And I think that's us for the strap today. So with your legs, just bring them out a little bit. And let's move our hips a little bit, so both knees up, and then move to the sides, windshield wipers. Okay, let's take our blocks here. So I want you to put the block on the low height. Bring the elbows to the block, and now, like, as you can see, I'm on my knees. Bring the elbows to the block. Put the head in between the hands, and then both palms together. Bring them up together towards the back of the neck, and feel it nicely on the back of your shoulder, inside of your shoulder. Inhale slowly and deeply, and just sink into the pose as much as possible. Notice the difference in between the one shoulder and then the other. Okay, one last big inhale and a slow exhale. And extend the hands again. And now bring your head up, and then just walk slowly with yourself slowly back. Sit down with a couple of shoulder rolls, feel the difference. Okay, so now in here, I want you to keep it one block, and then maybe put it on the middle height. And we're just gonna lie down nicely on it. So in here, I want you to bring the hands over the head, and now just see if you can move a little bit over the block a couple of times. Really looking to the back. You can take a couple of breaths with your hands. You want to bring your grab a hold on the back of your neck and pull with your hands, so like you're pulling your spine and your head away from your body. Breathe here slowly. Okay, you can bring yourself down a little bit further, and then do the same thing. Really pull your head away. Look back a little bit to inhale here. Wiggle yourself down a little bit more. And then same thing here, so let's look back. Just a little bit, doesn't need to be a long one. Breathe here. Pull that head away. Okay, one more thing here. I'm gonna just slowly now bring the hands down, and then dig the elbows into the mat, and then bring yourself up a little bit. Leave the block, leave it on the small height, and we're gonna place our head on it. So now with my other shoulder, my right shoulder, I'm placing it on the floor, and now It's the elbow is bent 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna push it slowly down. Not much, but I really want to feel this here around my elbow and the back of my shoulder. So just keep inhaling, and you may want to see which one is better. If you need to maybe bring it closer to your body, bring your head closer to the body, and then do a little bit push, or maybe further down. Breathe here slowly. Okay, let's lie on the back. And then with the hand, we're just gonna keep it open. Knee, elbow is bent, and then go down into the back, to the front, and to the back. So do a couple of times like that. One more, and then let's try again the stretch. So let's lie on the back, on the side. Now with our elbow bent, just pull it down a little bit. Not too much. Just feel the difference. I'm not putting a lot of weight on it. I'm putting just a little bit. Just so I feel the stretch. Okay, bring it back, and now let's do the other side. So again, same thing, lying to the side. I'm just gonna place the top hand on the left hand, and now slowly push it down. And now let's lay back on the back, and then keep on moving up and down. Okay, lie down on the back again, and let's do the same thing. So pushing your hand down very slowly and gently, not putting too much pressure on it, just allowing it to get into the pose. Okay, one more big inhale here, and a slow exhale, and place it. Let's return back to center. So now let's lie back on the belly. Your right hand goes nice and long on the floor. Place your right ear on the floor, and now turn to the side. You can either stay to the side. Your palm is nice and flat on the floor. And feel the stretch in front of your arm. On front of your shoulder, you can bring your leg up if you want to, but I quite like just staying here. And you want to keep on rotating your arm, your shoulder away. And feeling it in front of your right shoulder. Inhale slowly. And exhale slowly. Couple more breaths here. One last big inhale. Maybe see if you can walk your arm further away a little bit. And let's just take this big massive inhale. And then slowly exhale. And return back to the middle. Now with the other arm, extend it to the side. And same thing, so I'm just gonna roll on the side, bend the knees, and stay here for a couple of breaths, rotating the shoulder away. Keep breathing into the front of your shoulder. Okay, one big inhale and a slow exhale. And see if you can maybe walk your hand further away from you. And then inhale again. And a slow exhale. And walk it back. Return back to the middle. And now push with your hands. And we're gonna sit back again. And let's roll the shoulders. Feel the difference in your shoulders. And let's lie back. You can take your block and place it under your head, or just place it near you. And this is our last pose now. It's a Shavasana pose. So your feet are flap open. Your legs are together, but feet can flap open, and then your arms are opening to the sky. Let's thank yourself for coming to this practice, for taking some time out of your day to take care of your body and mind. Inhale, smile, and keep that internal smile on your face. Work against the gravity. Really sink into the floor. Enjoy this time for yourself. This is a very important time for your body to absorb what we just done. So I invite you to stay longer in this position, but if you need to go, start wiggling your fingers and your toes, and then making nice circles with your wrists and with your ankles one way, and then the other. And bring your hands over the head, and really extend, elongate yourself like you would in the morning. And keeping your eyes closed. Move to the side for a couple of breaths. And once you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, come back to sitting position. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Take a few deep breaths here. And let's remind ourselves to have kind and loving thoughts, kind and loving communication, and kind and loving intentions towards ourselves and others. And I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know how it was in the comments, and I'll see you here next week. Namaste.